Action. Hello, hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to another episode of Hello Tanzania. I am Joanne Wita, together with my co-host.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lucinda.
And we're here with a very special guest.
Oh, hi. Hi, my name's Arnold. Arnold Jeremiah Gonzaga. Thank you for having me, guys.
Karib Sana Arnold. What is happening right now?
What is it?
I don't know what's happening. Anyway, guys, so today we are going to have a bit of a conversation with regards to setting up businesses in Tanzania. For those of you guys who are joining for the first time, Hello Tanzania is a podcast that brings together returning citizens. We look at the issues that we face, the challenges that presented themselves to people, how to navigate. So basically, we are a shared safe space,
Getting back home from the diaspora.
Yeah, as well as a blueprint for those of you guys looking to come back. So our guest Arnold today, I'm not going to introduce you. I would like you to tell us a little bit more about yourself, what it is you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at the moment, currently, I'm in real estate in Zanzibar. Very interesting, very different from what I actually studied, which is quite funny. I did film and theater and conflict resolution.
Kid.
Yeah. I know. Quite a different path, I guess, from where I am now. So, I mean, it was very interesting for me. I was raised here and in the UK, so it's given me quite a little bit of a different aspect on Tanzania, which is quite cool, I found. I also went to study abroad in Canada, which was really cool.
Right.
And then I moved back in 2019 here at Tanzania. And I was on the mainland just before the COVID hit, which was, tried a few ventures there. Then COVID obviously hit, so things didn't go as planned.
They never do, really.
COVID was such a bum.
Oh, tell me about
Such a
it.
bomb.
Because I can't say what I'm really thinking. COVID was such a
Itchy bomb.
for a lot of us.
Yeah, no, I mean, when it started, I think it was a little bit depressing, I think, for the first few months.
Yeah, it
But
was.
there was some opportunities, like I found some opportunities here and there. I got to climb Kili as well, which was really cool during COVID. So that was a really big highlight during COVID for me, to be honest.
How was that like? Because I've been wanting to climb Kilimanjaro, just so you know. Yeah.
Okay, athletic people.
Do it. I'm telling you, it's actually, I did the Marangu route, so that was quite a bit easier as opposed to the Machame, which is like you're just tenting it everywhere. But Marangu is really like, it was eye-opening. I did it with one of my closest friends, which was cool. I luckily made it to the top. I passed out like within 5 minutes because I just was like, I was like trying to race through it in the beginning, and then
Hey, the best part is you made it. You made it, okay?
I'm just glad.
Do we have photographic evidence of this?
Yes, I have on my Instagram a photo of me at the top.
We'll
Passed
send,
out.
Oh yeah, there is someone. Someone has
You'll
it.
send them
For sure,
so we
yeah.
can do
Yeah,
like
we
little
need to, like,
snippets
yeah.
on the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make
Get
sure I
ready
get
to
those.
get exposed.
No, it was that was really interesting actually passing out because halfway down I was waking up and like snot just was coming out my nose, all the liquid and stuff, because of all the altitude and stuff. I was just like, whoa, what was going on? In and out of consciousness. So that was very exciting, I guess.
See, that's why I'm not going to do that.
No, I mean, don't let that deter you.
I mean, like this.
Don't let that deter you. That's
Not
it was,
the,
This-
girl,
No,
weren't
no,
you
I
in
mean-
a hot air balloon just the other
Hot
day?
air balloon is a different
What?
scenario.
did the hot air balloon experience?
Yeah, that's really cool. Like
Yet.
I'm yet to find something. Okay, there's a lot to match that, but like
Okay.
I still talk about it any given opportunity, guys.
No, I mean, tell us more. I really want to try
It was
it.
really cool. It was
okay.
really like
for sure.
a once in a lifetime kind of experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I've been saying that the term bumpy rides must have originated from hot air balloons.
Wow,
'cause
okay.
The takeoff
I mean-
and the landing is crazy.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I've always
Yeah, but
been
like
curious.
seeing the sunrise
Oh my gosh.
over
Okay,
the
okay.
Just
Serengeti
me
Oh,
living
wow.
in a
Okay.
hot air. But I know I'm never gonna
Korea.
shut up about this. Like
I wouldn't
it's-
either.
It's unmatched.
Really?
It's
okay.
unmatched.
Okay.
It's
All right.
so surreal. And then I was with somebody. My partner he's in tourism, so
Oh, nice. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
he's like so bored. He's like on his phone, and then like because he's done it so many times with guests and
Usual
stuff.
thing, you
and
know?
then he's looking at me like I'm having this child with candy moment, and
Hey.
he's like, I mean, if you're happy, babe, you know.
Wow.
I'm like,
wow.
You both just wait till I get my big girl money.
Oh, okay.
no, that's not big girl money. That's babe money.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Lessons in life.
Yeah. Anyway, back to you. We digress.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, COVID hit, did a few ventures. Funny enough that you say your partner is in tourism. I did some tourism ventures. We do have a family company in tourism here as well, which is really cool. This is also why you're a past guest, Jaff, good friend of mine as well, by the way. We spoke about tourism, him coming into the tourism business, how he's liking it, how he's finding it, you know, the roadblocks. Also, yeah, him coming back into Tanzania and trying it. So that was quite a good, interesting conversation that we had as well. I told him my experiences as well within it, which, yeah, like there's ups and downs, obviously, constantly. Trying to rebuild as well during COVID was just not the greatest. Yeah. And then I think I took a trip to the States in 2023 for my cousin's graduation. And then I just, you know, changed career path and I said, you know what, let me try Zanzibar for a day. Then I got into real estate and that's where I'm at now. Yeah.
And how are you finding it? Like,
Well, I mean, you know, coming back in 2019 was,
crazy.
that's one thing for sure. Really crazy. Because like Canada's got a very structured way of doing things. And I was working, like I was actually doing double shifts sometimes. I was working 16 hours. And I was working in like a structured environment.
Wow.
Whereas coming back to Tanzania, there's high
Very
management,
relaxed, yeah.
it's like completely different, you know, I mean, and then just also like getting your foot on the ground when you've not been there and you know like people who've been here long enough that they've already like they're
good,
running.
yeah.
Yeah. I remember like hanging out with my friends who had been back at least for like 4 years, 5 years after uni or something, and like some didn't finish uni. They're like, you know what, I'm just gonna come back and start business, start work. For them, they had similar experiences, but like because they had got there long enough, they made a network of people that made it easier for them in the sectors that they went to. Like I know a friend of mine in HR, so he made good connections, and now like he runs one of the most like I don't know, most prominent HR businesses here actually, which is cool. And for him, like he was already ground running and stuff. Like I was like, ooh, whoa, this is like so different coming back and trying to like get a job, start a business, like so many
So
different.
you started from scratch,
Basically, yeah. And I thought coming back, oh yeah, okay, I know this person, I can like chat them up here and there, use a little bit of nepotism here and there, but like honestly,
Situation
harsh
on the ground.
yeah, the
Yeah.
reality is quite different. Because then you also get to see that, okay, well, I mean, you really gotta like Tanzania. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, it's fantastic, but you really need to put the work in to actually
to see results.
to see results. Yeah. So I mean, and that was really like a nice. I mean, a lot nice at the time, but now being in the business that I'm in now, real estate,
We're appreciating it.
I'm appreciating it so much more because then I'm like, okay, I see someone coming back, trying to, you know, get, like, oh, it's just Africa, it's just Tanzania. I can, you know, I'll be able to start. I can do.
We literally just talked about
know?
this in the previous
Yeah.
episode.
So that's the. I mean, yeah, you just really got to actually like, you know, put the work in, start like do the grunt work first. Once you've done that, I don't say smooth sailing because there's always ups and downs, you know. I mean,
course.
there's
Yeah.
always ups and downs.
Yeah.
Especially in the business I'm in real estate. That is a waiting game. Let's just say that.
I have one last question for you.
Go for it. Yeah.
Because you've lived in so many different countries
Right.
and you've also worked in these
Yeah.
countries. And now that you're working in Tanzania,
Right.
which one would you say is a bit more like more fitting for you?
You know, okay, this is really interesting because I had this sit down as well with myself about like a year and a half ago. I think it was like half a year into my actual into the real estate business. I was like, I kind of miss working in Canada. I mean, also because the jobs were different. I was in logistics in Canada for a bit. I did quite a few jobs actually in Canada, well, quite a few. But one of my favorite and most prominent jobs was logistics. Loved it. Yeah, it was. I loved it. That's why I took so many extra shifts. The people I was working with, the people that I had around me, the team. It was just I liked it. I really liked the environment, and I liked the work. And like I would say I was good at it. You know, I progressed pretty quickly. I got to a senior role really quickly, which was really nice within my first 3 months actually, which was really fun.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I mean, I just really dug into the work and it just had its own structure. So, I mean, being in real estate here, there's no actual like straight path in terms of how you can succeed in the business because everything's different. Every like villa sale or plot sale or whatever, every different type of, I guess, you know, property, it has its own way of doing it. So it's such a hard way to say it, but I really like working here in Tanzania in the real estate business more as opposed to the jobs that I've worked outside.
Is it because it gives you that adrenaline rush of you never
sure.
know?
For sure. Once you make that great sale or once you make that great deal, you're like, oh my gosh, yeah, I've worked for this money. Like
I earned this.
Yeah, I've really earned it. I've gone to like the client, I've met the client, I've sat down with them, I've gone through it, I've done all of the grunt work.
It makes you so proud of yourself.
Yeah,
I can understand it. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really like, I remember my first deal within my first, I think, 3 months. It was a rental in Zanzibar. I was like so happy. I was like, oh my God. I even took like videos of it. I was like, yeah, you know, I used to do vlogging with it as well, which was really fun. Tried to use a bit of my, you know, film skills in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, theater.
Yeah. So yeah, and the client was really like, he was perceptive to it. He's really cool about it. He's like, yeah, we can take photos as well. We can like, you know, record it for your little vlog. I was like, sweet, perfect.
I feel like you have more freedom as well.
This is also where I feel like I do work obviously with a company in Zanzibar. So like I'm not technically, just, you know, running around there or whatever. But it gives you a lot of freedom in this business because you can structure the way how you want to be able to approach a client. It builds you up, I guess, I think.
I think that Zanzibar is a place that is so accommodating because I see a lot of young people doing some really big things in Zanzibar.
Yes, yeah.
And I love that they have that going for themselves as a community because there's so much potential in Zambia. In Zanzibar, oh my God, Zambia. Zanzibar.
Maybe you're going to go to Zambia soon.
There's so much potential happening in Zanzibar. And I love as a young person that you've taken the initiative to actually cement yourself there and build something in Zanzibar. Now, Zanzibar also does have a reputation for being very laid back.
Yeah. Okay.
And you touched a bit on time earlier.
Yeah.
That is like a culture shock and an adjustment for a lot of people. Now, it's one thing on the mainland.
Yeah. I mean,
and I've been to Zanzibar for conferences. Conferences are supposed to start at 8 and they start at 11. How do you do that on a day-to-day basis with business?
So like I was saying, you really need to do the work when you actually come back. You need to do the work. It's not just, Hakuna Matata. No, I mean, there is Hakuna Matata,
Patience.
but you need immense patience. I remember we in the company I work with, we list properties for clients and such. So we've got obviously some, Zanzibaris who are trying to sell their property or rent their property. And then we get clients obviously who are like, hey, can we come see the property or whatever. Now Fridays is that's a weekend for Zanzibar.
The weekend's on Thursday.
The weekend's on Thursday.
But it makes sense because most Zanzibarians are like Islamic, so like on Friday,
which I respect that very much, and I've learned to understand that well enough, and so like that's why I said I've changed my approach on how I deal with certain people, certain clients, and certain people I'm listing with. I remember the frustration I had before I understood it, before I understood what it was like really just to actually time manage within Zanzibar. I'll just tell you one of the stories I had. I had I think one of the guys who was renting a property, and I had a client. He really wanted to see the property. I was like, okay, cool. Let me just contact the owner. Let's see if we can arrange this time.
Make it happen.
Me and the client, we get there 20 minutes before. We say, hey, we're just a little bit early. He's like, okay. He's like, I'm in Shamba, yeah, hey. Can you give me another 2 hours? I'm like, what? Sorry, what?
And the client is there.
It's just like,
that person was not serious.
We planned this time. And the thing is, also a lot of Zanzibaris, they're rich in terms of the land. They're rich in terms of just the culture itself.
The culture.
Everyone, there is no I don't want to say poverty. Yeah, there's no individuality. There's a big community. It's a collective community. So everyone's there for each other. You won't find a Zanzibari that's just really struggling. He's got his neighbor, he's got family members that there's a big sense of community in Zanzibar, which this is also what's kept me there, which is cemented. I really like the whole community aspect. But yeah, they're very laid back, which is something that also is quite different from the mainland, because the mainland, you can say that time management, but people here are like, okay, we need to get this done. They will push for the deal. They'll push for the deal. Zanzibar be like, if it happens, it happens.
I
inshallah.
blame the beach.
The word is inshallah. That's the word. That was what yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it really is.
I really blame the beach, you guys. When you live right next to the water and
everything slows down. Everything
So
slows
like
down. That's like my ultimate goal in life, to just go live on an island.
Yeah.
I mean,
Really
Completely disconnect.
Karibu Zanzibar.
No, Zanzibar is still connected to the world.
Okay.
I want one of those those Indians who you do not get near.
Okay.
You've heard of them, right?
Okay, there's
that tribal Sentinelese or something like that. Yeah.
Okay, you really want to off the grid.
I want off the grid to the point that I am not up to date with modern day diseases.
Wow. Okay.
You just know they might eat you.
I mean, yeah, they
There's
will
a
they will
risk
shoot
of
me on
that.
spot with
There's a
their
risk.
arrows and everything. All right. Okay. So we like to ask those questions. You've touched on some of your expectations.
Yes.
But tell us a little bit more. You've touched on time.
Yes.
You've touched on, what else did he touch on?
We touched on working on certain aspects like patience.
Yes.
Now, community-wise, family-wise.
Family-wise, in terms of personally or just in general? Personally, I would like to say for me, I love my family. I think the reason why I've got so far and where I am right now, because I think of the times that I've really, really struggled. I've been in the gutter, in the mud, and I can't think of anyone more than my family that's been there, that's really pushed me. And we're a religious family. We're Catholic, Roman Catholic. So they've also with faith as well, pushed me with my faith to really, really
withstand the storm.
Exactly. And leave things to God, really have faith, and just encourage me in terms of motivate me and understand that, okay, hey, it may be down now. You might be, this might be rock bottom now, but there's always like tomorrow. There's always the next day. There's always, you just pick yourself up and you keep going.
That Bible verse that says you might experience mourning in the night,
Right.
but joy comes in the morning.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Oh, someone knows it. Okay. Oh, okay.
Guys, read your Bible.
Wow.
Yeah,
Getting
no.
caught- Eesh,
Hold
getting
up, hold
caught
up.
on.
Do you
guys
even have
don't
Bibles?
expect-
Yeah, I
no,
do.
we
I'm
have
not
Bible.
No.
I've
Bible
got-
app does not count.
Okay, I've got a
I have a
physical one.
physical
I've got
one.
a physical one.
I
It's
have a
on my
physical
bedstand.
one.
Do
as
you
well.
use it?
I
What's
do.
written in your Bible?
The Old Testament, New Testament, there's a lot of stuff written there. What do you want specifics? I mean,
Why are you Bible questioning us?
exactly? Hey?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you
Bible
got so
shaming us.
excited about me saying the scriptures
Yeah,
and
'cause we
sounds.
want
That's like
experience.
Yeah.
basic knowledge for any Bible
Do
reader.
you have a physical Bible?
Let me tell you, if you see my Bible, you will know that this Bible is
Okay.
used on the daily.
Wow.
Amen,
Okay. Amen
sister,
for that. Amen for
I
that.
love it. My mom.
I have
occasionally
actual
give it to
conversations
me.
with God in my
I stole
Bible,
it
like
from-
on the sidelines. I'm like,
Okay.
I'm trying to be like you and I
be
grew
like
up.
me, have a good relationship with God.
Hallelujah.
Anyway, let's go back.
Me and my family, actually, just on that note, we do, like, me and my cousins, we do every Sunday like a Bible kind of study kind of thing. So like we pick a verse and then we dissect it, we talk about it, how it has related to our week kind of thing. So we do that on a regular
That's
every
cool.
Sunday,
That's really
which is
nice,
something
yeah.
that's also helped, get back
really
into.
cool.
Yeah. So that's
That's nice. Bible
Yeah.
apps don't count though.
yeah.
This is a very distracting tool.
Wow.
Like you be on
I
the
just got
app and
two
then
of them as well.
Instagram, yes,
TikTok.
and TikTok
yeah.
notifications. So,
Ronaldo just
like,
scored
yeah,
the
I may
best.
have my Bible apps and everything. I like them for like the Bible challenges and stuff, devotional
Okay.
challenges.
Okay.
But like Bible time, my phones are like on the.
Okay.
Even me,
Hey.
before I go to bed, I make sure that my phone is on Do Not Disturb. I'm not going to use it again after
Okay.
I've read my Bible, spoken to God. I'm going to sleep. I don't need earthly distractions anymore.
Okay. I mean,
I'm going
jeez.
to sleep divinely
This conversation got
protected.
a lot biblical really fast.
Hey.
I blame you. Anu.
What? I mean,
All right, so back to culture shocks.
yeah, I mean, so yeah, those were kind of the things that, like I found very interesting. And then having family really like be there for you and push you, it really changes the tone, because I know some people that like they're not as close with their family, or their relationship is quite different with their family. And then I look at my relationship with my family, it's like I speak to my mum constantly, almost every day. Really, like we chat so much. Like she's a big part of like why I want to be successful. She's a big part, like especially my sister as well, and my father. These are my core people that have really pushed me to elevate myself into like being the best I can, do the best I can, and with all
That's
encompasses.
really awesome.
All right, so you've had like a bunch of career transitions,
Yes,
right?
yeah,
You
yeah.
moved from tourism
Yeah.
into real estate.
Logistic, tourism, real estate, yeah.
Yeah. What else have you done since you moved back?
Since I've moved back, I've ventured into, well, I'm still doing a little bit of tourism here and there. I'm venturing into content creating here and there a little bit. I mean, I'm dabbling into it right now.
Yeah.
I've just got myself a new drone. This is also to help with work, which is cool. But I'm also like tinkering a little bit, still kind of using my film skills here and there to create some content here and there, edit, just play with it and see where it goes. I'm looking to do some little like vlogging again here and there, making little mini series of what it's like to be in real estate in Zanzibar, so people can get like a day-to-day reality check in terms of, okay, this is what it's really like, this is how it is, these are the the processes, because honestly, like as a person coming back, like a lot of people will tell you, oh, maybe it's difficult. It's not that difficult to invest in Zanzibar. They've also come up with this whole diaspora law as well to help people really invest in Zanzibar. So it's not that difficult when you follow the steps, and it's a process for sure, but follow the steps. You find yourself, you've got a property, you can run an Airbnb business, whatever you want to do, maybe like a retreat kind of thing, whatever,
A hostel.
hostel or such. It's very possible. I've seen many people do it so far. So
Actually,
I mean,
hostels are really picking up nowadays. Like people who just travel and stuff, nomads and stuff.
Backpackers.
Yeah, backpackers. Yeah,
backpackers.
yeah. Remote workers as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
people are coming to Zanzibar. I know someone right now who's currently just got an Airbnb business herself, and there's people coming in and out of her place. Like people staying there to do, remote work, which is really cool. I think. I mean, so yeah, there's.
Pretty cool.
Okay. I'm definitely not a hostel type of girl. I cannot travel as a backpacker
fair.
on a budget. I am all in,
Fair.
all out.
Fair. I've done it all. The backpacker, the like high luxury a little bit here and there. It's very interesting. I think
I
it's
don't even want to try backpacking.
not too bad. I mean, it's one. It is what it is. In fact, I mean, hey,
It's the
each their-
fear in her eyes.
I can see it. I can see it. Yeah. To each
I want to
their own.
shock my bank account and come home and be like, what the?
Damn.
Yeah. Okay.
Did I do that?
Okay.
Anyway. Eric is looking at me with a very nasty side eye.
Eric is always looking at people with
Eric,
side
I
eyes.
cannot do backpacking, my guy. I really can't. Hey, okay.
I'll do
So
backpacking if somebody's carrying my backpack
Wow.
for me.
Okay. Glamping, basically.
I just don't want to do it,
Yeah.
period. I even tried
I'm just
camping
there
at
for the
one point
aesthetic.
Yeah.
and I realized I'm not made for it.
Hey, fair enough. I mean,
And it's allowed. It's not for everyone.
Yeah,
but
I was like, I slept on that hard. Like, what is the hype?
I mean,
This is one of the
And
reasons
don't
why I
say
cannot do
experience
I cannot
because
do
the experience
the
sucks.
hike. Yeah, I can't do the hike because the thought of sleeping on the hard floor.
yeah, for me, I gotta say experience because you see them in movies like, oh, let's go camping, let's s'mores and stuff like.
and then
so
you get
cool.
eaten by a bear.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that's
As opposed to sleeping on a warm bed.
for sure. But I mean, you
With
sleep in a warm
nice
bed,
towels.
Like brushing your teeth with proper running
mirror
water
with
on it.
nice
A nice
lighting.
clean mirror where I can
Oh
actually
my
see
goodness, you guys.
Sorry, we're vain.
It's to each their own, right? Like everyone has got their own opportunities.
Honestly, with travel, I feel like I have gotten to that point where I'm very okay with being bougie.
Fair. Hey, fair. I mean,
I can't.
hey, fair.
I can't. But yeah, if hostels are coming up, I might invest in it for,
For sure. I mean, hey.
The
And not all
Experience
hostels
seekers.
are, because you can get hostels with shared rooms. Like
Yes.
even worse.
I'm not doing that, but you can get a singular room. Cause
Shared rooms.
yeah, with strangers, I can't do that. Nah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
People
People
you guys-
do
way.
that.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course, yeah. Like
You travel, you're in a group, you meet people, then you share a room.
Yes, yeah. They do. Like, I mean, it's a thing. Like, people actually make friends in there. I know some hotels that offer that, actually offer like the dormitories, basically, and then you've got like that shared bathroom. You've got like 5 beds, one room over there, and then
I would rather do a single. If I had to,
I'll stay
do it,
home.
I'm single.
wow,
I'll stay-
wow.
A single
I'll stay
room
home, it's
all
fine.
the time because ain't no.
There's
way
no
I'm
need to do
sharing.
that. All right. So you actually told me a bit when we spoke that you joined your aunt's wellness business.
Ah, yes, I forgot to mention that.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna kill me. Yes, no, she will kill me. I forgot to mention because just before actually doing the real estate, I was like, she had opened a wellness company, so I was program manager for her. I still partake briefly in there sometimes here and there just to help out, organize the programs and such. I'm not very versed too much to say that like, okay, I'm certified, like therapist or whatever, or like I've done
You
the
know your
research.
stuff.
Yeah, I've understood it well enough now, just being with her and just learning from her the knowledge that she's giving me in terms of the actual business that she's doing. And she's doing great. She's doing a lot of places. She's also doing like she's writing books. She's published a few books herself as well, which is really nice. She's done self-help books as well, which is really cool. I think. And yeah, no, I mean, that was a brief stint I did with her, which was really cool. It gave me a stint of knowledge here and there. So, I mean, yeah, like, I mean, I was just basically learning. I was like a canvas where things were just like, being put on there for me. So
Yeah. So I'm not sure if we touched on this, but you did start off in Dar.
Yes,
Why
I did.
Zanzibar?
Yeah, I start off in Dar because Dar's home, right?
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
why Zanzibar? What made you
Shift.
opt for the island as opposed to the mainland?
just
Island
like
boy.
no. Just like how you said earlier about saying you'd like to live on an island. I always wanted to try living on an island, and like I'd gone to Zanzibar constantly just with friends for like the full moon party or whatever. Just I was like, I mean, it's in Tanzania. I mean,
It's not too far away.
it's not too far away. It's a whole.
I'm
it's
still in Tanzania.
yeah, and I mean, and it was like a whole different thing. And I was like, I'm just literally getting out of my comfort zone here. Like,
Yeah.
I'm actually like, because if I say, okay, let me like now try to go back to Canada and then go back, I'm just going back into like the same. And I want to try something different. And like real estate really appealed to me. I was like, well, I mean, you know, we've got some property here in Dar at the moment. I'm renting out to 2 people. What would it be like to, you know, try real
venture
estate?
out.
Yeah.
So my question is, when
Yeah.
you moved to Zanzibar,
Yeah.
did you kind of have like a game plan, or was it like impulsive and you're like, you know,
Very
whatever
impulsive.
happens,
Very
happens.
impulsive. Really
How do you
impulsive.
even do that?
Because I wanted to change. I wanted to see what, you know, like
That's how people end up homeless, by the way.
wow.
Exactly.
Wow. I'm not homeless, just to let
That's
you know.
how
but,
I end up broke. I'm like, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
travel.
Just
I don't know
gonna do
where,
it.
how, when, but I'm just gonna go.
but I mean,
No judgment.
No, yeah.
Just a little bit, though.
To each their impulses.
It's not just even impulse. It was just the fact that like I was like, okay, well, Tanzania clearly like things. It's hitting a roadblock when I'm in Dar, and I didn't want to go to Dodoma because I like Dodoma was just not something I knew it's coming up. I think it's also a prime spot for investment. I think within the later future, I think people should really like check it out. To be honest, but check out Zanzibar first. No, I mean, for me it was like I'm having a roadblock here on the mainland. I think I need a whole new fresh take somewhere, and I had a friend of mine who lived in Zanzibar and worked there before, and he told me he loved it, he liked it. I was like, okay, well,
Why
let me
not?
try it, let me see. Like, I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? I mean, just take another 2-hour boat back home.
If it fails, you know, at least I can come home.
I can come back as well. So I mean, I remember the first 3 months, I think 2 months, I was sick for a month, and that was really struggling, and I lost so much weight.
Oh, no.
It was diet changes, everything, and just like living style was so different. It was a struggle. It was a struggle.
But you beat it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I look back from where I am now to exactly where I was. It's a huge change. You would not like, I'm a completely different person. Completely different person. And like, I
We
think
appreciate the journey.
really much.
Okay. With all that said, right, we've touched on the opportunities that the Zanzibar government has made for
Right.
diaspora to invest,
Yeah.
and the opportunities that young people are now visibly taking
Yeah.
up on in investing in Zanzibar. How do you think this is shaping up for Zanzibar as a whole, but also for the young community in Zanzibar?
I think it brings like massive opportunity, not just for the young community in Zanzibar, for the people in the mainland. I think it brings opportunity even for the people, obviously, like the diaspora. It brings opportunity for the country as a whole, to be honest, because like we hear Zanzibar top 3 destination in the world. That you hear it everywhere. Like now, you seeing Zanzibar as a prominent location to be in for holiday. But like I said, like the 2 years I've been on there, when I first got into Zanzibar to what it is now, completely different place.
Of course.
Like they've made that airport road. Like I feel like I was there in the beginning of that development. I was actually, in the beginning of that development when they're actually making all the roads, really pushing on the
You all
infrastructure.
have Uber now too.
Exactly. Now we've got Bolt as well.
Yeah.
We've got Bolt coming in, which is great. I don't know how that's going to be for some of the drivers, but yeah, I mean,
Are they gonna be?
Oh no,
real
that was
mad?
absolutely necessary.
for sure, for
was.
sure, for
That
sure.
was absolutely
I
necessary,
think
and
it'll
with
help.
the way Zanzibar is now opening up,
Yeah.
we cannot rely on being transported to
Yes.
a place and having to pay 60K. That's just
Yeah.
ridiculous.
60K, you're getting a steal for 60K. It's 70, 80 now. From
Those
like airport to
taxis
Shamba.
Knew how to.
Sometimes they even
Even how
charge
much is
50.
it from the ferry to Fumba town?
Wow, they could charge you like 40K for that or 40, 50K.
Yeah, because I think I was calculating that.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that the times that I've been there, I'm like being chauffeured around like a little princess.
wow.
But like
Oh, wow.
when
Okay,
I
wow.
talk to the drivers there and they're like, dada huku kama elfu hamsini elfu sitini. And I'm like, whew.
Yeah. I mean,
Uber is an absolute necessity.
for sure,
really
for sure, it is. It really
Uber
is.
is an absolute necessity. And I remember reading comments on social media when we posted the story on our platform, and people were, some people who commented on the fact that, it's a tourist island. This is how people are making money. This is their source of income. When you bring in bulk,
They should
you're
change
taking.
their
But
taxi to Uber.
this is where agility comes in.
Yeah.
This is where, the flexibility comes in.
Adaptability, yeah.
Do you think Zanzibaris are at that point where they're willing to be that adaptable? Now that you've been there long enough, you've seen their way of life. Do you think?
That's a very tricky question.
Do you think they're set in their ways?
I think it's a bit of both, to be honest. I think you always get it. This is everywhere you go. You always get this and that from this type of people, that type of people. I don't want to really generalize it, but I think with the right type of change, for sure, people they can be adaptable.
And it takes time.
It does. It takes a lot of time because you're changing your mindset. That's the thing. You're not just actually, telling someone to do. You're changing a whole mindset, a whole way of thinking. Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, with the right time.
But I mean, it is a good investment. So
I agree. It's a great investment. I think, I think it helped for sure, especially for the tourists as well. Yeah. I mean, also it could create opportunities for a bunch of Zanzibaris.
Yes.
So
I think it creates opportunities because, I know that it might not be the same as charging someone 40K just to come from here to there.
But then you've got jobs set, you've got set.
And you've got, lots of people.
Yeah. You know how it is when you get a bolt, ding, ping, okay, I got a job
while
coming
you're
up.
still in the car, there's another ping.
Exactly.
There,
So you've got a job. Okay, so if I go to Paje now or from town and then I get there, ping, I've got a job coming back. Some taxi drivers, they could stay there 4 or 5 hours. They don't have I mean, it's because they don't have the accessibility of people, right? So that's where the opportunity comes in. I mean, with Uber and Bolt, people can just be, okay, cool. All right. There you go.
I think that's why it's very important to be adaptable.
Yeah.
And now, with the tech savviness and, the disruptions, Zanzibar does need that. Really needs that. And, well, we'll see how that goes.
I mean, I have only positive.
We'll have you as a witness.
Yeah, for sure. I'll keep you guys updated on that one.
Guys, are you
all right? Now, for Zanzibar, you say people are wealthy in Zanzibar in terms of land and other aspects, but do you think conversations around that are actually things that people have?
No, I don't. That's the thing. I think a lot of people, I don't think they take it for granted. Don't get me wrong on that. I feel like they're so used to it. It's such a norm, to be comfortable, to have a place, to have food, this is such a norm that it you tell someone who's in I don't know, Singida or something, whatever, someone who's not who's struggling, has to do day-to-day work, whatever, you tell them, oh yeah, you're always going to have food, you're always going to have this, whatever. He's going to be how much do I have to, what are you talking about? He's going to be he won't understand that.
I think this also ties back to the collective
community mentality, exactly.
Yeah.
So Dar es Salaam, not so much, because everyone is I need to work for my family, I need to work for this. Everyone's mindset's I need to do this. It's not a it's like a dog world out here.
How do you go about creating these conversations?
That's an interesting question. It starts with platforms, what type of platforms do you use? Because I think of it now, Zanzibar doesn't really have that main platform that okay, everyone's going to be using this. I mean, don't get me wrong, they might. I'm just not aware of it. Pretty much. It's not as prominent, it's not as advertised maybe, or it could be, and I'm just, I don't know. But it's with the platform, the right platform and the right I guess, yeah, the right person pushing it, or, this is something that needs to happen, I guess, yeah, or the right events or such, yeah. These are things.
Okay. Your stay in Zanzibar, I'm sure, as you've said,
Yeah.
you've learned a lot. It's a whole
Yeah.
full circle moment that you've gone right there.
Yeah.
And you're probably still learning, I'm
For sure. Yeah.
What does that mean for you?
For me, it means growth. Like, I mean, I look back from day one to now. The growth has been immense in terms of knowledge, in terms of understanding, just in terms of personal growth as well, and in terms of gratitude. It really showed me who's in my corner. It really showed me what I'm capable of. Where's my limits?
Yeah.
What I can surpass as limits, and what I'm willing to do to
Get
achieve
to
my
your
goals,
goal.
pretty much. So this is something that's really I've got to definitely thank the company I work with, for sure. The two mentors I've had, both of them have been pushed me to my level, and sometimes we don't get I mean, sometimes we clash on a few ideas.
It's like siblings.
Yeah, but we clash on a few ideas,
Yeah.
and how we do things in terms of work. But I really do have to thank both of them there. They've really elevated my game. They've elevated my thinking. They've really pushed me to do a lot better.
I've never been so proud of a stranger before. Everything you're saying, I'm just there like,
Now, what advice do you have for, people in the diaspora looking to come back home, perhaps also looking to invest in Zanzibar like you?
I would say don't be afraid. I mean, home is home. You're always wherever, if you decide to look at somewhere for investment or opportunity, there's always that oh my gosh, is this going to work out? Is this not going to work out? That's all it's going to work. That's all it's going to happen.
Fear.
That fear is going to be there. But with home, you have home. If you have family here, you still have family here, that any family maybe could help, or they could, they could be there as a support. For me, my family is a support. I mean, also, I know I came to Zanzibar on a whim. I went to Zanzibar on a whim, but my family still supported my decision, as much as both of the bosses that I work for have elevated my work experience, my family has elevated my personal
your mental fortitude.
Exactly.
Basically.
And that fear.
Big words.
Yeah.
I've been reading more.
Yeah. So that fear for me, I mean, yeah.
I actually have a question for you,
Go for
because
it.
we had another lady visitor who is from the States,
Right.
and she told me the one thing that she really likes about
Yeah.
Tanzania is how nice people are. People don't really necessarily have malicious intentions. Of
Yes.
course, there's some bad apples
course.
here and there.
Of course,
But
yeah.
has that been your experience? Do you think people have been nice to you since you've been back, or if
No
you
malicious
needed help,
intent.
or if you needed the help that you needed, you could.
I cannot, I mean, I know I say my family have been my rock. So my friends have also been such good support, and the people that I've met along the way as well have been nothing but kind. I know there was days that I was freaking, I had a pen zero to my name, and I've had friends welcome me for food. They've been there as a support in terms of just even conversations,
So you felt
ideas.
like you were welcome.
I felt
yeah.
very much welcome coming back home. I felt very much okay, yeah, I can live here. There's obviously the bad apples you meet, for sure. I mean,
course.
but that's just everywhere in the world. You're
Yeah.
gonna run into that. But I felt nothing but welcomed, which was really nice to have.
That makes me so happy.
Now, I feel like we're kind of running out on time, actually. Ooh,
Oh.
we've done well on time.
Okay.
That's
cool.
quite good. That's quite good. All right. So, Arnold, what's next?
What's next? I'm looking to develop in Zanzibar. So my goal at the moment, I am about to be a father in December. So that's a cool change for me.
Congrats.
Thank you very much. That's a really cool thing. That's oh my God. I mean, I'm really chilled about it.
But like deep down, you're like paddling like a duck.
I haven't got to that part yet. I think once I held the child,
Yeah.
then it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Then I'm probably going to freak out and be like, oh my God, this is a whole shift.
To be a fly on your
For sure,
wall.
probably. Yeah. I'll probably for sure break down and cry. I mean, I'm so worried also about holding the child because I'm going to be.
I know, I'm so scared of small babies because
Yeah.
they're so fragile.
They're not. They're actually tougher than you think.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I've heard that. So, I mean, I was super scared of holding my sister as well when she was first born. Oh my God, I was freaking out. But for me, I would like to develop and leave something, obviously, for my child coming up, and just for people, because when I did the tourism, I've got friends that constantly come and visit. So we kind of did this whole reunion thing, which was really it's been going on. We've kept each other really close, which is fantastic. I would like to be able to create a space. So any of my friends, my people, anyone who comes to visit with their family or whatever, we can all just go there. I mean, it's always tricky finding a place, booking a place to accommodate some people. So I would like to develop something along those lines, like a little community space where we can I can bring family members for vacation. Yeah, exactly. Kids can play around, things like that. This is something that I would love to do.
Okay, so just like a little rapid fire question.
Go for it.
Now this is in Zanzibar, from a Zanzibar perspective.
Okay.
What's a fact? What's fiction?
Okay, go for it.
That's all I'm looking.
Okay.
Don't overthink it.
I'm not going to, just, go for it. Yeah.
All right. So you can start a business in Zanzibar with zero connections.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah. You can start a business in Zanzibar with zero connections.
That's a fact.
That is a fact. That's a fact, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Zanzibaris are resistant to new ideas.
Ooh, that's a little bit teeter-totter because it's yes and no. That's a yes and no, for
Or
sure.
yes or no?
Because you'll find some Zanzibaris that are yes, for sure. Let's try this. They're just up for it. They're really up for it, whatever. Then there's some just nah,
Stuck in tradition.
Yeah, exactly. Very tradition. So depending on the generation, really.
So where does the majority lean towards?
I've found that more resistant to change, kind of. Yeah, I've seen that because I'm seeing a lot of the older generation, really, to be honest. So, yeah, a lot of them are just, you know what, I want this. There's some that have property that won't lease a property if you're selling alcohol. They won't lease it to you because they still have that. And then it's that's part of a huge business, model. People come here on holiday to have wine, whatever, beers, this and that. It's not necessary for you. You don't have to do it. It's just that person who's coming to rent and they're going to do it for the client. So
But for them, it's a matter of principle.
it's
This is my property,
exactly. Which I respect. I respect very much. But then it's also it kind of clashes with the business model, that people are. So, but I respect it.
Okay. Diaspora returnees have an advantage over local Zanzibaris in entrepreneurship.
Yeah, because they also, that's definitely, that's a fact for sure. I mean, I can go into it, but yeah.
Okay. Where do you see Zanzibar in the next, let's say, 5 years?
Jeez.
35.
35. Oh, 5
The
years.
next 5 years.
Oh, 5 years. 35 years?
I
I'm
was damn.
What's that word? That's an odd number.
I honestly
Over-
heard 35. I was like, 35.
35
in
years,
the next 5 years.
in the next 5 years, so Zanzibar's growing quite rapid at the moment.
Right.
They've really the road now they've been doing for Paje is almost complete.
Yeah.
It's double lanes. It's really great. It's looking fantastic at the moment right now. And they're obviously expanding that side. They're going to expand Nungwe as well. There is immense growth in investment, especially with this new condominium law where you can have ownership, full out ownership. You don't actually need to have a local partner or whatever. You can have the property for yourself. So in the next 5 years, I see Zanzibar being the top, if not still the top destination for the next 3 years to come, to be living there, to invest there. Because you've got people from Oman, Dubai, all coming in just to like, you know,
Experience
yeah,
Zanzibar.
not just experience to like set their roots there, you know?
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I'm like, wow, I'm like quite blown away as well, especially in the business. I mean, I'm dealing with someone from Dubai right now who's looking to just move their family here and like, you know, invest in Zanzibar.
Cool.
And I'm like, wow, they're bringing some cool ideas as well, which I'm like, wow, okay, this could really work.
Okay. Okay. Good to know. We didn't know that much about Zanzibar. Now we do.
Now we do.
You guys heard him.
Yeah.
Invest in Zanzibar. Don't be scared. Just don't be too impulsive.
Yeah.
Have a little
your
safety net.
research.
Have a little
Do your
safety net
research.
there.
You might end up homeless.
Don't be
y'all.
impulsive like us.
Do your research for sure, definitely.
Yeah. All right. So Arnold, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
This has been great.
Awesome.
For the sake of those joining us again for the first time, do subscribe to our channels. All our past episodes are on our YouTube page. And we do post our snippets on Instagram. So in case you get curious, head on to YouTube. Until next time, I am your host, Lucy. And
I am Joanne.
bye.
Take care.